Hello, let's get into prime numbers and prime factorization. So first let's do this. Write down numbers 1 to 15 across, like so on a piece of paper. Underline all the odd numbers and circle the even numbers. Pause the video and I'll wait. Resume the video when you have completed this task. Okay, so here are my underlined odd numbers and my circled even numbers. Now, here are some math truths. Any number divided by 1 equals that same number. Like 2 divided by 1 is 2, 8 divided by 1 is 8. And any number divided by itself equals 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1, 8 divided by 8 equals 1. So a prime number is a number that can only be divided by 1 and itself. Most prime numbers are odd numbers. So let's identify the prime numbers in our list. Because 1 is used to prove whether a number is prime, it is not considered a prime number at all. Fun fact, despite that it's an even number, 2 is the first and only even prime number. So we got 2 on our list. Is 3 prime? Yes. Other than 1 in itself, it has no other factors. There's 3. Is 5 prime? Yes. What about 7? Yes. What about 9? No. Why not? What other numbers other than 1 and 9 can you multiply together and get 9? That's right, 3 times 3 is 9. And because of that, 9 is not one of the prime numbers. So it's considered composite. Okay, let's continue. Is 11 prime? Yes. What about 13? Absolutely. Is 15 prime? No. Why not? What two numbers other than 1 and 15 can you multiply together and get 15? That's right, 3 times 5 is 15. So therefore, 15 is a composite number. So here's a quick quiz. Identify the prime numbers below. Pause the video while you complete this task. Resume the video when you are ready to check. Okay, let's see how you did. These are all the prime numbers. Did you do it? Did you do a good job? I hope so. Were there any numbers above that were challenging for you? Knowing the divisibility rules helps you determine whether a number is prime or composite. Here are the divisibility rules off to the right. Pause the video if you need to write these down or review them. Resume the video when you're ready to move on. So here's exercise 2. Let's list out the factors of 51. So first, off the bat, 1 times any number are the first 2 factors of any number. But is this an even number? No. So we can't divide it by 2. Why don't you add up the digits of 51? 5 plus 1 is 6. So can that be divided by 3? Yes. And if so, that means 51 can be divided by 3. So let's do a little math off to the side. Let's see what 51 divided by 3 turns into. Ah, there we go. 3 times 17 is 51. Okay. Are there any other factors? Is this number prime or composite? This is a this is a composite number. Prime factorization is factoring a composite number until only prime numbers remain. So we're going to use 51 as our composite number. And we already know that other than 1 times 51, we can multiply 3 times 17 and get 51. So let's take a closer look at it. We figured out that 51 can be factored down to 3 and 17, like I said. Are 3 and 17 prime numbers? Yes, they both are. And then therefore, we're done with prime factorization. 3 times 17 is as far down as you can break it. Let's try another number. How about 20? Give me 2 factors of 20. Any 2 factors of 20 that's not 1 and 20. I'm going to choose 10 and 2. Are 2 and 10 prime? Well, we know the 2 is prime. He's the only even prime number. But 10 isn't. So that means we can break it down some more. So I'm going to bring the 2 down. And then give me 2 factors of 10 to break it down to. If you guessed 2 and 5, you'd be correct. Now, are 2 and 5 prime? Yes. And because of that, you're done with your prime factorization. So the prime factorization of 20 is 2 times 2 times 5. This should be on your handout sheet that you should have gotten from your recruiter. Creating these branches makes it look like a tree. Don't you agree? What if I use different factors for my number? You could have used 4 and 5, but honestly, you'll actually turn out and get the same numbers. Here's a quick quiz number 2. Draw a prime factor tree for each number. Pause the video while you complete this task. Resume the video when you're ready to check your work. How did you do? Remember, you can use any 2 factors outside of 1 and the number, and you will still get the same prime factorization. I hope you learned something new, and thank you for watching.